Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is episode 3 of the Edgewater, Saskatchewan series where we're doing the road to the 715. That's right, the fabled Steiger Quad Track 715 from Case IH. Just recently came out in game a few weeks ago. And we started with some basic equipment here. This is one of them, Massey Ferguson 4900. It is an articulated tractor just like the 715, but it's four-wheel drive with 8 tires on this thing. Definitely wanting to get this thing futuristic. I was going to say futurized, I don't think that's a word. The quad track is the future of this farm in particular. Gonna try and keep things red on this farm, but I do have a John Deere 4755 that I started with. Been using that as my seeding tractor, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Right now we are cultivating, obviously, doing some secondary tillage before planting. I did spread lime because we're running precision farming DLC, which basically means I got to do a whole lot of extra work to the fields, but I can get better yields out of them. So it is definitely worth it. With the main goal of the series being get that 715, there are also some secondary goals, and the main secondary goal is don't just buy it. I gotta use it and use it well. I'm not here to just, save up $1 million and buy the thing, because it is over $1 million. I want to justify it. I want it to be worth it. I don't want to just waste $1 million on a big tractor. I want to need to use it because I have so much land and such big equipment, right? Such big implements. So that's where we're heading. This Massey is nice. I may never sell it. I may keep it around. I don't know. I may get tired of it and get rid of it. But that is the long-term goals. Last episode we did purchase a couple of fields. Field 51, which I plowed together with Field 1, and Field 50, which already had wheat on it, which was awesome. They both totaled about $120,000 because we did sell our flax, and our flax straw bales made over $350,000, which is insane. I'm putting that money to very good use. Purchasing more land, paying off our $400,000 loan, which is now down to $300,000, might I say. And we'll also be investing in some equipment and, just more land. That's the main thing right now. Obviously, I want to get to the 715 eventually, but it's not worth it unless I have a ton of land and a ton of big machines to run with it. So as we're in the early stages, things take a while. This tractor's already got almost 6 hours on it, and we've only done 2 episodes. We're working on the 3rd. But anyways, I'll quit blabbering. We're going to finish cultivating all these fields, and then I think I'm going to plant some peas and potentially some canola or more wheat. We'll figure that out. I'm going to play it by ear. All you guys got to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Right, a magnificent time cultivating the field, and now we're able to plant. It is April. Did have to move forward in order to plant these peas. Yeah, things are looking good. I did notice, actually, our wheat field that we bought isn't perfectly fertilized, so I think I'll probably dust over the top of it with some spray. Oops, I opened the cover. Just to, give it a bit of a yield boost. We'll do what we can. I don't like how that's stuck in the floor. It's so dumb. There's so many little issues I have with the game that kind of break immersion, make it not as fun to play, but it is still fantastic. Right, so not a huge difference, but definitely easier than some textures. It's a little darker and the ridges are much deeper. Even though they're two-dimensional, they're not actually ridges, they're just painted on the ground, which is another complaint I have with the game. Anyways, some weeds on the edges. I had this subsoiled and there were no weeds spawning for all of winter, and then I cultivate it and there's weeds, so I don't know, that's dumb. There's a lot of things that are leaving me sour today, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna send it with the peas all the way around the edge, and then we're gonna get to obviously fill in the middle. I think, gosh, I want to do canola and peas and wheat, but I meant to do canola on this field here, this kind of bottom section, and I forgot, and I just started doing peas instead. So I don't know. We may do canola up there, but I'll probably just do peas all the way around, and we'll just have to hit some canola next year. Not a huge deal. It was just something I was looking forward to. Can maybe do canola and soybeans or something next year. That would be interesting. But yeah, we get to plant now, which is awesome. This is probably my favorite thing to do at the moment in Farming Simulator, is planting. And that could just be, I guess, because it's planting season in real life. And I like to keep with the times, I guess. I don't know. I always enjoy planting, though. Just like getting out early morning, open field. You got a full hopper of seeds and just the open sky in front of you, and that's it. There's nothing else, no distractions. You can see visually what you're doing. You can see the difference, and you know that what you are doing directly translates to crops sprouting in a few weeks' time, and that's just super cool. There's nothing quite like it. I'll get some good progress done, and we can chat later on. Well, I think it's safe to say this has gone pretty well. Here's the fields. We've just got a little bit left to do, and I'm going to polish that up real quick, and then we're going to hop in the Massey. Sorry, I almost said Ford. I don't know why. I don't have a Ford on this series. Yeah, going to hop in the Massey and do some side dressing with the anhydrous ammonia to get the fertilizing up. Oh, wait, actually, we're not, because if you can see in the bottom right, it says the pH value is okay. The nitrogen value is perfect, meaning that peas don't actually require nitrogen, so we've got as much as we need. I forgot to check that until after I'd already got my Massey Ferguson set up, and then I forgot again, which is why I told you we were going to be doing that when we're actually not. So apologies for the inaccuracies. I think I'm just going to tank the poor pH value on that wheat. I I'm out of money. I don't really have a good way to get stuff fertilized, so we may just have to sit on it. And yeah, it sucks, but let's see how bad it is, really. Just come on over here and hop over the stream. It says nitrogen's okay. So it looks like they got a little bit done, just not perfect. Yeah, here's the Massey, and it doesn't need anything done, so yeah, that's pretty handy. Well, shoot. I wasn't planning on being done yet. I need to look and see fertilizing. There's not really any good contracts either. I think we're just moving forward. I didn't really want to take out any more loans, but we may have to. It would be really nice if there's a contract next month. Let's just say that. A good, high-paying contract. Because that, I mean, I'm going to just park this here. The contract we've got right now, let's just check it again. It's only for $3,500. So, like, that's chump change. Like, that's not going very far. So, you know, we're really going to want more than that. Anyways, I'm going to hop down and get everything washed. Because it's spring, and that's what you do in the spring. You wash all your equipment. So I'll just park this over where it goes, clean off the equipment, and get that packed away, and hopefully we'll be doing a contract before harvest. But if not, I guess we're going to have to figure something out, sell something or what, I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. It is the morning of the 1st of May, or well, the only day of May, and I did check the contracts. They were looking pretty good, so I grabbed 3 of them. And believe it or not, this will only really pay for my harvester and nothing more. So I'm going to kind of sit stagnant. Let's check on the crops. Oh, there's a deer. Scram. Here's the wheat. Looks alright. And our peas. Bunch of little pea plants. It does look like there are weeds growing. Let's see where. And then we got to get quick on the planting. Okay, we got weeds all over. So we're going to have to run through there with the sprayer. Yeah, we're doing 12 with canola, 22 with canola, and field 30 with canola. And it looks like... Ooh, all of that is field 30? Dang, so there's a bunch of little, like, kind of islands type things. Dang. May have bitten off more than I can chew, but there is really only one way to find out, and that's by getting out there and doing it. So let's get on out there and do it. Here we are at the first contract, and I am super excited to get after it. I did just do a ton of planting on our own field, but yeah, we need money, and this is a good way to get it. So let's get right into it. Probably not going to show this on camera. Not much of it anyways. Potentially just this first field and the time lapse, and then we'll call it after that. And then next episode we will be doing the wheat harvest at least, and maybe even get onto the peas getting harvested. Well, we're finishing up here, and it probably already says I'm done with the contract. But yeah, that went pretty well. I do enjoy these crazy shaped fields. Super fun. Even though, you know, sometimes it is also nice to just hire a worker and let it do the whole field, you know, because they're good squares. But I think the variety is good. It's always good. This makes for some pretty satisfying time lapses, I think. I hope you guys agree. Yeah, all the turns and the gradual swoops and all that stuff is pretty sweet. Right, so all said and done, we get $9,000 from that. That's pretty good. And it didn't actually use too much seeds either. I had like 50-some%, and now I have 46. I was thinking I might run out of seed, unfortunately. I spent all my money and even $1 that I didn't have because I went negative on that field. But, you know, we ended up being fine. So I'm going to head on to the next field. But I think you guys have seen enough planting for the day, so I'll go ahead and leave you for the next episode. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. And, you know, feel free to comment down below which harvester to go for or which plants to plant next season, because I've got to harvest my wheat next episode, and we may have to harvest the peas as well. Looking like August, September for both. Yeah, okay, so we'll be harvesting everything next episode. We're going to need a fairly good-sized harvester, and yeah. If you guys did enjoy this one, feel free to leave a like. Really helps boost the video and let other people see it. And yeah, I'm blown away by everyone that subscribes. It's awesome. It's free, and you can take it back anytime if you change your mind. Also, another way to let me know which videos you guys are liking to see and which ones you don't like that much. So, anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this one, and I'll see you next time. Peace.